Hi, it's John here, and today we celebrate International Piano Day. And I want to celebrate the piano for a bit. And today it's all really about the piano and about song, because I have a song to sing for you. I'll get to that in a minute. But firstly, I want to say International Piano Day. The piano has been something that's always been a constant in my life. I was tinkling the piano keys when I was just a toddler, trying to pull out tunes, and then started piano lessons when I was 6. And I've spent tens of thousands of hours learning and playing and studying, performing on the piano. But more than that, it's been a place of refuge for me, I think. The piano's been a source of comfort. Often when I don't know what to do, I'll come and sit down and just play while I think, and I'll pray and just meditate while I'm just playing some songs, and it's always been there for me. It's been a good friend. This piano in particular that I'm playing now is a baby grand. It's a Bluthner. It's 107 years old. It was built in 1912 for a young girl who was learning the piano. Ended up being one of the first females to go through the Royal College of Music, and was going to go and have a life of being a concert pianist when she met and fell in love with someone in the aristocracy and became part of that. And so she spent a long time accompanying many people that we would know. She was friends with Elgar and Holst and Vaughan Williams and all those sorts of people, and they would play this piano and did duets and all sorts of things on it. So it's lovely to have a piano in my studio that has a lovely history of being played by people that really love music, and people who wrote music as well, which is really cool. So it's got a good heritage, and then it was passed on to a couple who are both professional organists, and then I bought this piano off them. So I am the third owner in over 100 years of this piano being in existence, and it's something I really look forward to passing on to my children, who all like to play the piano, and are both, all of them, my 2 sons, at least my eldest 2, are learning the piano right now, which is really great, and I'm sure my daughters will too. So I'm looking forward to passing the piano on to them one day, so that they can enjoy it too. So that's enough about the piano that I'm playing and the celebration of the piano. Apart from to say, I have released 2 piano albums, instrumental piano albums in the past. And I have a third one actually that's part of that series of improvised music coming out fairly soon. The first album was called Golden, and I love that album. It's very peaceful. It's something that will really relax you, and be a lovely backdrop to a dinner party or whatever it happens to be. And the other album that's out there that you can have a listen to is called Starlight. So have a search for Golden and Starlight by Jonathan Green on iTunes or whatever, and have a listen, see what you think. Now, before I get onto the song that I've written, it's good to say that No One Is an Island, the previous song I released, that had to get the word national and island in it, a song that was about Brexit, has split opinion. The people that usually say, wow, that song was really great, were like, didn't like it. And then others who don't really like, have said, I really like that song. So it's a bit like Marmite and a bit like Brexit, my song about Brexit. Some people love it and some people don't love it so much. So, hey, that's life. I'm not going to write a song every week that everyone loves all the time. You can't please everyone all the time, can you? I just wrote what felt like right at the time. On to this week's song. This week I had to get the words fitness and final into a song in the key of D flat, and this is what I've come up with. Now, this song has written itself really quickly, and I suppose for me what I'm exploring in this song is very, very close to the surface pretty much all of the time, for me, in terms of my emotions and how I'm feeling and thinking about things. And so it's a reflection on, I think, the hard things in life, and it's a bit of a cry of for help, really. And yeah, I will sing it to you in a second, but just to say, the last 10 years of my life have been, it just feels like one thing after the other has gone wrong. It's like pain just keeps stacking up and up and up. And you learn how to let go and how to process and how to move forward, but you sort of stand back sometimes and think, gosh, how have I got to this point? And how can I move on? And I hope that these words and this song is something that many people can relate to. I'm pretty sure it is, because certainly years of being a pastor, I've spoken to countless people who have had to carry a lot of pain and a lot of difficult experiences in their lives, and I can really relate to them, and I think that others will be able to relate to this song. So I'm going to sing it to you now. It's called Lead Me to the Other Side. Now, I don't want you to get any ideas. I'm not talking about the other side of life or anything. I'm not, but to a place of peace and joy and lightness. So that's what this song is about, and I'm going to sing it to you now. So let's see what you think. And it's very piano based, and I think I might even just record it today and put it out today, because I think it's entirely possible. There's a darkness inside, fighting inside me, the ground of my heart, a battlefield. The war has been fierce, my life was in danger. I sense darkness around, trying to destroy me. I look in the mirror and who I've become, so many things I wish were undone. The journey through life twists so unexpected. I'm battered and bruised, I can hardly move. Lead me to the other side, where love, peace and joy light up my life. I need rest for I'm weary, I need grace for I'm broken in pieces. Lead me to the other side. Do you ever feel like your life is a mess, like you utterly fail all of life's tests? I know it's not final, but sometimes it feels like the end. Are there better days ahead, or is the best left behind me? These questions deep down keep rising inside me. The next step's not clear, I need to get back on my way. Lead me to the other side, where love, peace and joy light up my life. I need rest for I'm weary, I need grace for I'm broken in pieces. Lead me to the other side. The fitness of my life is so compromised, I feel weak and alone, unable to thrive. The deepest depression I've ever known hangs over my head like a darkened cloud. But down on my knees I seek a new way. Bring fresh spring wind that sweep dark clouds away. Awakened I rise with hope in my eyes. I can see the first light of day. Lead me to the other side, where love, peace and joy light up my life. rest for I'm weary. I need grace for I'm broken in pieces. Lead me through the darkest days and be a lamp for my feet. Come show me the way. Deliver me now, for I don't know where to begin. Lead me to the other side. So there you go, that's the song Lead Me to the Other Side. I hope you're not too depressed. It's a song which, you know, you wear your feelings on your sleeve, and that's not a bad thing. And it's a song that speaks of remorse and doubt and pain and being able to hardly move. But then there's this hopeful side as well. Lead me to the other side, where love, peace and joy light up my life. I need rest for I'm weary. I need grace for I'm broken in pieces. You know, this question, do you ever feel like your life's in a mess, where you fail all of life's tests? And this is a question I think a lot of people, certainly when you're kind of hitting my age of 40, you know, as a male, sometimes, I'm sure females too, but as a male you kind of think, are my best days behind me? I think that's a question a lot of people ask themselves, you know, when they get to their 40s and beyond. You know, is there any good times ahead? And that's a really important question to be able to answer, because the answer is yeah, the better days can be ahead of us. So this is a song that speaks about that. I got the word final. I know it's not final, but sometimes it feels like the end. You know, there are days when you just want to go to bed and go, I just want to sleep. and you know, the other word, fitness. The fitness of my life is so compromised. I feel weak and alone, unable to thrive. The deepest depression I've ever known hangs over my head like a darkened cloud. But then the last bit of the third verse about seeking a new way, bring a fresh wind, sweep these dark clouds away. You know, awakened I rise with hope in my eyes. I can see the first light of day. And as my mother always says to me, Jonathan, it's always darkest before the dawn. It's always the darkest before the dawn. You know, when it seems the worst, that's when the light can break through. And I think that's really, really true. And so I offer you this song, and I'll record it a bit later, probably just piano and a bit of strings and vocals. But it's well, I like it. It's me being me, and traditionally actually these are the kinds of songs that make up the majority of my repertoire. Kind of slow and reflective. That's kind of my forte. And none of the songs so far in this songwriting challenge have really been like this. So for me it's just a nice pause in the songwriting journey, and I'm really pleased that I've written a song. So tell me what you think. Leave comments. Thanks for subscribing. Pass it on to your friends. Sorry it's a bit of a long video, but it's been a tribute to the piano on International Piano Day, and I felt that was important to say how much the piano means to me, because it's, as I say, I love it, and I'm sure many of you can relate to that. There's something in your life that brings you profound joy, and for me that's the piano. So happy International Piano Day, everybody. Be sure to check out the rest of the music and episodes, and I'll hopefully release this song a little bit later, maybe today. It's about 3 o'clock. I could probably turn that around in a few hours, or tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, I look forward to letting you hear it. Anyway, God bless, have a great day, enjoy the weather if you're enjoying beautiful weather like I am here, and take care. Bye.